Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. It's cold out here. It is cold, man. Man. It's cold. Morning. Girl, I said I was gonna do better trying to come back live and stuff. Baby. Ugh. Uh. Well. How all I've been seeing all over social media is about the election. It's about um the races that's going on in different states. And like I said the last time, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just very just uninterested. Like and I know some people because I had mentioned something to my mom yesterday, and I had basically said, she said she was going to vote, exercise the right to vote, and I was like, okay, but I had a lot of stuff going on. I got sick kids over here, so I was more so focused on that. I didn't care about getting out to no polls and voting on nothing because it comes a certain point in time where you just feel like your voice does not matter. Um, and as I said before, it just feels like no matter. And I used to be like, this would be my first year ever not really participating in the vote. I'm just uninterested, you know. Just I mean, I'm more so looking at the other things that's going on in this world that people are not paying attention to, that people are not focused on, that people seem to like brush under the rug like it's another day in the United States of America. Like if if social media reflects what's going on out here in the world, it does. And some channels promote the uckery, and some channels promote truth. And when you promote truth, you tend to get pushed down in the algorithm because, of course, social media is also a distraction for people from day to day life. They don't want to get on here. A lot of people don't want to get on here and see the reality of the world itself. What they want to see is people fight with each other. What they want to see is celebrities and the celebrity drama and who's cheating on who. And be as it may, I have indulged. Yes, I have. I'm not gonna sit here and be like on my high horse, like I don't never look at that type of stuff because I do. But the fact of the matter is, I'm also very aware of my reality, and people get lost in the sauce real easily. I'm very aware of my reality. I'm very aware that when I go out by myself, that I have to watch my back, that I have to look for um, signs, be very signs of danger, be very aware of my surroundings. I have to, you know, um, basically watch and monitor what my children are intaking, what they're watching on social media, what they're watching on television, that type of thing. You know, one thing I don't do is use technology as a form of babysitting my children because I don't want to deal with them or I don't want to. I just don't want to be bothered. I need a break, and a lot of parents are guilty of it. You know, they are. There ain't nothing wrong with sitting your kids down and letting them watch their usual television shows and everything else. But when it comes to the point where the first thing that comes out your mouth is, go sit down and watch TV. Why don't you go play on your phone on your tablet? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And that's all your kids are doing all day, every day. That's the problem. Because if we want to basically limit the influence that social media has on our children, we have to show them what the world itself has to offer in a positive light and redirect them. So even if you're, limited on resources or limited on like how much money you can have and what you can do, and if you can't take like big vacations and things of that nature, go for a walk with your kids. Talk to them. Even if you're just going out in the yard and just picking up stuff, or cleaning up your yard, picking up trash off the ground and stuff. Take your kids out there, do it with them, get them out the house, get them moving around. Just take them to a park. Parks are free. Look at things that's going on in your community for that weekend. Take your kids there, because a lot of community events are free. You know, if you don't have the money to spend to buy them something to eat, or you know, treat them while you're out, fix them a meal before they leave the house, pack them something to take with you. If it's like a community event where it's open and it's a lot of and you're allowed to do that, which most community events they don't, you know, they'll have vendors and things of that nature around, but where they serve food, but it's not like a requirement saying that you can't bring anything of your own, you know. I had to really, really like watch um what my kids were doing and their activity on social media, And of course, kids get slick, but it's our job as parents to be slicker than them, you know. Um, and to learn, especially if, let's say, your child on TikTok and you don't know anything about TikTok, you know, get on TikTok and find out what it's about. You don't have to participate in it necessarily, but even if you just created an account to follow your child to see what's going on, do they be all up in their business? They not 18 yet. Sure. I believe in giving my children freedom and privacy. My 21-year-old, he's still under my roof in my house. And yes, on occasion, I do monitor what he watches. And if you don't want me doing that, then you know what I'm saying? He's 21. You can move around. So, whew, I don't know why I be hot and then cold, hot and then cold. Hey, Connie. I'm just like, but with everything that's going on social media and how these people, especially advertisers and marketers, how slick they are with trying to market certain things to your children that they know they're not supposed to be marketing to your children. Y'all better get out here and start monitoring these kids' social media to see what's going on. You know, just have to watch. And then with me doing things on my own, I have to be even more diligent because it's times when, especially when you're a single parent, you get so busy with just everything in general that you let things fall to the wayside. Hey, we're human. That shit happens all the time. You never gonna be on top of every little thing. Some things are gonna get neglected. Some things are gonna fall to the wayside. You know, but as long as you get back on top of it and refocus and give whatever you're neglecting that time and attention that it needs, you're gonna be good. Every morning before I leave my home, I'm always speaking prayers over people that I love, care about, over my family, over my friends, because it's so much evil out here. The devil is running amok. He's tearing it up. I'm looking at all of this stuff coming across my timeline when I do get on social media, when I do get on to produce content, and I'm seeing people killing their children. I'm seeing men killing their women. I, I'm seeing all types of things. Some things I don't even want to mention or imagine. People getting on here glorifying and praising the fact that they are so deep in this dysfunction. And what I mean by that, dysfunction seems like it makes you money on social media. So what do we as content creators do when we're not willing to participate in the dysfunction or be a part of it? For instance, look at the situation with Blueface and with I forgot the little girl name, but Krishan, that's what her name, Krishan and Blueface. Look at that. Now I don't even listen to Blueface. When he was I guess would he make one good song? I'm still trying to figure out why he's so popular. He had a popular OnlyFans, but he did a lot of messed up stuff with and has a history just by what I've read about his OnlyFans and stuff of exploiting women. And he's got this young girl that has put him up on a pedestal, baby, and made him hurt God. And our God, he's a jealous God. And that's why she's continuing to go through the things that she's going through with him. Because she's allowing herself to idolize this man. And then everybody is so just caught up in it and watching their relationship drama. And the more and more they watch it, the more and more followers this child get everything. It's just crazy. It's real, real crazy. And everybody's just praising it. Everybody's commenting. Even though they say it's destructive, they're commenting, they're watching every time they post a video. They're joining their social medias. They are subscribing to whatever network, I think it's Zeus, their reality television show. They're subscribing to it. And Zeus is famous for making money off of people's dysfunction, off of putting people's mental and emotional instability on camera. The things that VH1, if y'all remember, the things that VH1 used to do, but they had to calm down on that shit because they started getting in trouble behind it. And because a lot of people started coming down on their necks about them exploiting, especially when it came to Black women and the drama that goes on um, um, within the social circles of Black women, you know? So I think we just need to take a look at what we're glorifying and praising. We can't complain about that if we're just going to continuously, let that happen. So, but I'm about to pull up in here into work. So I am going to hit y'all back maybe a little later. I don't know. But if y'all would please click that like button, share me on and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. All right, family. Until another scenic ride.